northwest of Panama City and generally west of Fort Clayton. Lane training is used to improve the individual performance soldiers as well as the performance of collective tasks at the team, squad, and platoon level. The concept of lane training is that leaders soldiers to sequentially perform a series of soldiers' critical performance jobs in a manner which is efficient and concentrated and has a high training return for the individual soldier and unit. The intent is to focus on those critical events which the soldier must know and practice until he is successful. For example, a standard movement to contact lane might take all day and include an 8-kilometer long route with only one OP, one chance contact, and one assault. In lane training, we would shorten the route and allow the soldiers to focus on training the standards on the most critical tasks such as react to enemy OP, react to chance contact, support by fires, breach an obstacle, clear a bunker, clear a trench, assault an objective, and treat a casualty. At the end result of day's training is a concentrated focus on critical related tasks. Each of the tasks would be supported by another unit. Each task could be repeated until the standard is met. While I have discussed a typical infantry lane training exercise, engineers, cooks, mechanics, and other branches of the Army can also set up lane training scenarios to focus on tasks designated by their leaders. We try to focus on compressed time windows to evaluate 6 to 8 tasks for each soldier. Again, the goal is high efficiency skills enhancement at low cost. As always, keys to success are properly prepared leaders who know the tasks, conditions, and standards, and rehearsals. This diagram displays USARSO's Mount Training Lane, which currently includes the following 5 stations. Close quarters marksmanship, clear an urban area we call Dodge City, clear a room, clear a tire house, and clear a 3-building village. The events of this lane concentrate on individual and collective tasks, which give the soldiers excellent opportunities to react to situations similar to those they would find in an urban environment. As the soldier trained the standards on one event, they can quickly move to another. Today, you will only visit one station, which is the tire house. This diagram of our tire house. We are located here. The tire house is made of tires which are tightly packed with sand and carefully arranged in a double wall configuration. The tire house has 4,500 tires and 260 concrete posts. These tires were obtained as factory rejects at no cost. In addition to what you see, there is a sand floor, an underground drainage system, and there are 2 layers of tires below the level of the sand floor to prevent underground ricochets. The design of the tire house allows us to fire all of the squad's weapons and hand grenades without penetrating the walls, which allows soldiers to be adjacent rooms and hallways during live fire. Our tire house is positioned to allow an attacking squad or platoon leader to conduct a reconnaissance, place a sniper team, deploy support element, and make a live fire attack to the tire house from the tree line and clear the inside using all of the assigned weapons to include snipers, M16, saws, handguns, and grenades. As a point of interest, the tire house is designed to allow soldiers to practice on rooms where the door is in the center of the wall or in the left or right corner of the room. We will begin our demonstration today with an introduction to the standard organization and equipment of an infantry squad and an attached sniper team. An infantry squad is composed of 9 men and is organized into 2 4-man teams, Alpha and Bravo, and is led by a squad leader. The squad leader carries an M16A2 rifle and a PRC 126 radio for communication with the platoon. Each team consists of a team leader who carries an M16A2 rifle. The team consists of an automatic rifleman carrying an M249 squad automatic weapon, a grenadier carrying an M203 grenade launcher attached to an M16A2 rifle, and a rifleman with an M16A2 rifle. The sniper team is a two-man element. The team consists of a sniper who carries an M24 sniper system with a Leopard 3 Alpha 10 power scope, and a spotter who carries an M16A2 rifle, a radio, and binoculars. Both team members are wearing ghillie suits. The soldiers will add additional natural vegetation to their suits to further improve their camouflage. This team is an exceptional combat multiplier. Our snipers are capable of achieving one-shot kill to 800 meters. The sniper team is a valuable source of intelligence and a forward observer for indirect fire.
Rise! Base! Forward! Forward! Double time! Forward!
We begin our main training with fundamental aspects of close quarters marksmanship. Typical marksmanship training focuses on well-aimed shots from stationary position. Marksmanship training for close quarters combat focuses on three unique aspects. Firing while moving, differentiating between friendly and enemy targets, and instinctive or reflexive firing. Three aspects of safety and engagement which we teach are: 1, keeping the weapon on safe and the trigger finger off the trigger until a target is identified. 2, placing 2 instinctively aimed shots into each target. And 3, assign sectors of fire for room clearing. In reflective firing, the fire assumes a stance with feet approximately shoulder width apart, toes pointed to the front, and for right-handed fires, the left foot is slightly forward, and the right foot is slightly staggered. Knees are slightly bent. The upper body leans forward slightly. The weapon is held with the buttstock in the pocket of the shoulder. The weapon is carried in the low carry, with the barrel of the weapon pointed down at the ground at a 45-degree angle, or at the high carry, with the buttstock held in the armpit. The barrel is pointed slightly up with the front side post in the fire's peripheral vision. When the fire sees a target, he draws the weapon to an instinctive point of aim between his body and the target and fires. Now the fires will demonstrate the dry fire training, emphasizing the firing stance, instinctive aiming, and safety. They will practice this until the trainer is satisfied that the soldier has met the standard.
Ready, up! Ready, up! Ready, up! Recover.
Training will progress from dry fire to blank fire to live fire. The fires before you will demonstrate some of the different live fire reflexive firing tables we use for close quarters firing. This evaluation is conducted after dry fire rehearsals and reflexive and discriminatory firing is conducted. The fires will always engage targets with 2 rounds. We call this the double tap. After the first round is fired, the front sight follows a natural arc. The firer is taught to let the barrel go with this arc and immediately bring the front sight back on target and take a second shot. Please insert your earplugs at this time. The first fire is fired a marksmanship evaluation table which consists of engaging targets from varying distances, from 4 to 10 meters, and from different positions. All shots are taken at an 8-inch circle at the center mass of the target. The squad leader will now take his team member to the firing table.
Ready, up! Face me. Ready, up! Man, ready, up! the 10-meter line. You will walk, stop, and turn. Ready, up. Face me. Ready, up. Once again on the command, ready, up. You will move to the 10-meter line. You will walk, stop, and turn. Ready, up. Face to the rear. Ready, up. Face me. Ready, up.
For this table, the soldier fired 14 rounds. If he had 10 to 14 hits within an 8-inch target, he is considered trained. If he has 8 to 9 hits, he needs more practice. If he has 7 or less, he will be untrained. The second firer is firing a target discrimination evaluation. Target discrimination is the act of distinguishing between threat and non-threat personnel in a close quarters battle environment. This technique is using 3 silhouettes with different painted shapes on the head and body. The instructor calls out a shape or color or combination for the firer to identify and engage. On a command, ready up, the shooter quickly scans all 3 targets, searching for the shape and color, and engages using the double tap technique.
Red square. Ready, up. Face me. Yellow. Ready, up. Command, ready up. You'll move to the 10-meter line. You'll walk, stop, and turn. Green triangle. Ready, up. Red. Ready, up.
The third firer is firing a marksmanship evaluation. This evaluation is graded based on the highest possible score of 240 points. The firer engages from a standing position at distances from 4 to 25 meters using the double tap technique. The target is a silhouette with 10, 9, 8, and 7 center range. On the command, ready up, the firer will fire 3 2-round shot groups from each distance. This is also a timed event.
Ready, up. Ready, up. Ready, up. Ready, up.
The fourth firer is firing shotgun familiarization. The primary purpose of the shotgun in close quarters battle is ballistic breaching. The intent of this familiarization is to provide soldiers the opportunity to gain skills and confidence needed to successfully employ shotguns for general purpose use. This is not a time event.
Ready, up. Face me. Ready, up. Face to the rear. Ready, up. On the command, ready up, you'll move to the 10-meter line. You will walk, stop, and turn. Ready, up.
This marksmanship instruction provides soldiers with a basic level of proficiency and confidence to differentiate friendly and enemy targets. To accurately engage targets, and to safely employ their weapons in a close quarters battle. We use this mock-up of the tire house to teach and practice room clearing with dry and blank fire. We will demonstrate the individual actions of a three-man clearing team clearing a room. The number one man assumes the crouch position and prepares his grenade by removing both safeties. He visually confirms removal of safeties with the leader. The number one man lobs the grenade to the desired position and yells, "Grenade!"
Grenade!
After throwing the grenade, the number one man moves backward from the doorway. Upon detonation of the grenade, the number one man moves through the door to the right and moves in a straight line towards the corner for which he is responsible. The number one man's primary sector of fire is the wall that he is moving towards. He approaches the corner. He turns and moves towards the far corner. The depth of his movement is based on the situation. Upon detonation of the grenade, the number two man follows the number one man to the door to the left and moves in a straight line towards the corner for which he is responsible, clearing his sector. The number two man's primary sector of fire is the wall he is moving towards, sweeping across to the adjacent corner and then 2/3 across the distance to the far wall to achieve interlocking fires. As he approaches the corner, he turns and moves towards the far corner. The depth of his movement is based on the situation. The team leader stands behind the number two man and is offset to observe the number one man and provide security. The team leader confirms that the number one man has removed both safeties from his grenades. Upon detonation, the team leader button hooks inside the room at least 1 meter from the door, but in between the number one man and number two man. The team leader's sector of fire is inside the corners of the wall opposite the point of entry. The team leader sweeps to the right if moving towards the right, or to the left if moving left, stopping short of the team member. Normally, the killing shots are fired by the number one man and number two man. The team leader is a backup in case a casualty. A key point is that immediate threat targets are engaged as soon as possible and that team members move through the doorway as quickly as possible. The clearing team would practice a series of movements for entry and clearing using dry fire until they are proficient. Proficiency also includes keeping the weapon on safe and figure off the trigger well until the target is engaged. This phase is practiced until the team is proficient. When the team is proficient at clearing with blanks, they will move into the tire house and execute the room clearing using dry fire, blanks, and live ammunition. At slow speed, observe the clearing team as they clear the room with dry fire.
Grenade! Room clear!
At normal speed, observe the clearing team as they clear the room with blank fire.
Grenade! Room clear!
Principles for building clearing, which we teach in Firehouse, are surprise, speed, balance of action, and above all else, rehearsal. Surprise is key as it gives the clearing team the advantage of preparedness prior to room entry, and it startles and throws the enemy off guard. Speed allows the team to use first few vital surprise seconds to maximize their potential. Balance of action includes firepower and a mindset of domination and control, which is developed through proper training and rehearsal. Another dimension of close quarter combat and room clearing is the ability to gain access to locked rooms. We will demonstrate 4 methods of breaching doors, 2 methods using demolition, and 2 methods using a shotgun for ballistic breaching. The first breaching charge is made using a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch by 1/2 inch block of C4, 7 feet of jet cord, electrical tape, and a dual non-electrical detonation system. The detonation system consists of 2 M60 fuse igniters, 2 pieces of time fuse, 2 non-electric blasting caps, and 18 inches of jet cord. We will now pass around a completed charge for you to observe. Please do not pull the pull ring, as the time delay is only 15 seconds.
We'll detonate one of these in a little bit for you, but that's exactly what it is. All set, ready to go.
Observe as we demonstrate the construction of this charge. First, we tie 2 Uli knots around a piece of jet cord. A Uli knot is a type of slip knot that allows the charge to be drawn tightly against the item to be cut or blown. Once the knots are constructed, they are secured to the C4 using electrical tape. The dual prime detonating device is then attached with a square knot. The charge can be now slipped over a doorknob, chain, or other objects to be cut or blown. The second charge is a flexible charge which will cut a door at its hinges. This charge is made using jet cord, which runs the length of the door. 1 strand is sufficient for hollow core doors. 2 strands are used for partially filled doors, and 3 for solid doors. The charge can be fastened to door using double stick tape or spring tension. For this demonstration, we constructed a charge using a spring tension technique with 1 strand of jet cord. If you will notice, the hooks on the end of our elastic cord are L-shaped. This allows the breacher to insert the charge inside the door frame by pushing it along the frame and turning it to allow the L-shaped hook to rest on the top or bottom of the door. This type of charge may also be constructed using surgical tubing or any other elastic material.
Again, the soldiers never get to be close to these types of things without the advantage of the firehouse. And these are things that you do and walk away from. Here they can be at the effect of what they're doing and see what's really happening.
The third breaching technique is to simply use a shotgun, firing double-aught buck directly at the door bolt. The barrel is placed at a 45-degree angle directly at the bolt. 2 rounds are fired at the bolt. The fourth technique is to fire the shotgun at the hinges. 3 rounds are fired at each hinge.
The other charge, you don't have these.
You can see that our breacher elected to wear goggles to protect his eyes from flying debris and a flak jacket. Some breachers also choose to wear gloves. The key to each of these techniques is that breaching team remains in a hallway adjacent to the door as the breach is made, which allows the team to immediately clear the room. Now we will observe a blank fire rehearsal of a building clearing operation using the mock-up. We will demonstrate 2 techniques to clear a multiple room building. In the first technique, 1 team is used to clear a room and another team sequentially clears a different room. Observe the demonstration at slow speed. The same three-man clearing team technique is being used. Listen for the double tap, observe the movement to clear assigned sectors of fire, and notice the placement of the trigger finger.
Room clear. Alpha, move. Bravo, move.
The next demonstration will be two teams clearing simultaneously. Here we also have included a breachman who is an additional team member.
Going to the left. Breacher forward.
After the breacher breaches the door, he kicks in the door and moves out of the way to allow the three-man clearing team to clear the room. Observe the demonstration in slow speed.
Today. Going right. Room clear. Demo. Shooting. Arnold! Boom!
Watch him go through this. You'll never see him with their finger on the trigger until they
Hey!
also on stage.
Room clear. Alpha, move. Move. Move.
If you practice with it, it's just as fast
Bravo,
as
move.
how to do it right. Then the guys think they've gotten ready to shoot.
Now observe the same event at normal speed. You will also observe that other members of the squad provide continuous security outside the building as well.
Going to the left. Breacher forward. Hallway, go to the right.
Go.
Grenade! Go, 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 go! Forward! Demo!
This is similar to what we're going to see in the firehouse.
Arnold! Boom! Grenade! Go! Room clear! Alpha, move! 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 Bravo, move! Go! Security, go!
Sir, at this time, if you please follow me, I will show you a sniper target and a sniper position, which we can use in our tactical assault in this tire house.
Well done.
Sniper team
Sir.
to the rear there.
With the aid of this binocular, approximately 200 yards away, observe our snipers as they wave the flag.
What we tried to do with this is keep it in as much of a natural setting as we could. So we left as much of the grass and whatnot in. And that's a pretty small area to see what he's going to shoot at this time.
And now, so we will walk inside the tire house to see the rooms and the doors.
No. Yes, sir. Small.
one, we're going to have this short charge.
One of the things we're learning too is and of course, you can put furniture in here. You can put friendly targets.
Great training.
You know, you can. You're only limited by your imagination. Now we'll have to get a little bit of a resistance strain to figure out where it's from.
We enter the firehouse, there's effect of each breaching technique. Please, for safety purposes, you must stay close behind me. As the sniper will engage his target. After the demolition, turn left! Switch forward! You can see that the clearing team is in position and prepared to enter the building. The breach man has gone forward to the breach and shotgun at the door bolt. The squad leader is in charge. We will direct the sniper team to engage his target. You will hear the sniper engage his target. The breach is the door and you will hear the sniper.
Forward! Go right!
Please follow our instructions, sir.
We'll stay right back.
Go! Watch out for grenades, sir.
That's fine.
Go!
Go, 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 go!
Going right! All of the units they're going to place a
They did provide security back down the hallway.
You come here, sir. We'll need a placement of the charge. Move back. Demo set! Demo set! We have C4 placing 2 Ethernet and completely blow the snob down. Step back as they
Points, reload.
Right there.
This one is on, man. Hold yours.
Fire in a hole! Watch this, sir. They're going to throw a grenade at this time.
Little dust.
Grenade! Go! Go! Go!
Let's go, let's go. Go.
You notice how he doesn't stand in front of the door when he does it. He's back for the safety of it, then he will go forward and replace it.
You can see, sir, he has a reflective charge, a linear charge. If you will place on top and the bottom of the doors, which is placed approximately 3 inches away from the hinges. It will blow a clean cut right through the door.
Okay, you can go ahead and back on us.
Okay, they're going to be coming back up.
Stand right inside the door when you're in the room. Hold it up there.
Ignite!
Come on back out of the minute. You're okay, Lieutenant Colonel. You're expended.
Fire in the hole! In the hole!
The boys, get ready.
Go! Go! Go clear! Breacher! Breacher! Breacher forward! Again, they're going to clear the door if it hinges. Go! Clear! Let's go! Let's go! Go, Van Zant, go! 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 Again, sir, I invite you inside to see the
We'll
result.
go see the sniper target. This is the test now. We'll see how the
That's where the cord is on. Deck cord. It's all right. Just not to be loose there. Is this your platoon? No, I kind of trained him.
Today, we demonstrated firing at E5 silhouette so you can see the impact of the round. We can also do this training using MILES. MILES is a laser engagement system. The system is designed so that when a black round is fired, a laser beam is emitted. This M16A2 has a MILES transmitter which will initiate a tone on the receiving unit if the receiver is hit. The soldier is when the receiving unit.
I got scared when the grenades went off and banged against the tires a couple times.
It's working now, isn't it? Hi, sir. I hope it works. Or I'm leaving.
Probably recording over with the tire house demonstration.
This is how we get all of our work done. Everybody's sitting around in great thought. The XO contemplating what he's going to tell the S3 to do.
The S3 studiously.
Figure out how to pass it on to Lieutenant Grammer. And there's Mr. Tire House.